Hi guys, welcome to my channel. This is Telemedia Tarot back at you again with another video. I would like to thank each and every one of you for liking, commenting, subscribing, and donating to my channel. I really do appreciate all the love and all the support. And thank you for those of you who've been booking readings with me. It is truly appreciated, okay? So guys, before we dive in, if you've been loving the energy here, I have created a collection of spiritual ebooks and printable workbooks to help you along your journey. From manifestation rituals to love journal prompts, these tools are designed to help you align, heal, and rise. You'll be able to find a link in the description box below or on my Patreon channel under the shop tab. So guys, this is a collective reading, so there are no piles, so take what resonates and leave what doesn't. So, Spirit has a message for the collective, and this is for anyone who is struggling on their journey right now and needs some sort of support, some sort of guidance to know that they're on the right path, that they're doing the right thing, and what is the next step. Okay, so we're gonna tap into that because I had it heavy in my heart to speak on that. So this message is meant for who is meant for, okay? So if you're listening to this and you resonate with this, this is for you, okay? And if it came on your feed and you were intrigued, you felt compelled to click on this video, it's because it was for you. There's a message here for you, okay? So Spirit, what messages do you have for the collective? What messages do you have for the collective? We have the King of Wands, okay? So with the King of Wands, I'm getting like Spirit wants you to take control, okay, of your path, to be more assertive, to be more daring with the King of Wands, to trust in your abilities. Some of you may be feeling down at the moment. Maybe you're feeling like you are incapable of doing something or accomplishing a goal because you feel like it's taking you a really long time. Just keep in mind that that time is going to pass regardless if you take action or not. So might as well use that time to its full potential and at your advantage. This is what Spirit is saying. So messages for the collective. What do you want the collective to know? Okay, so we have the Two of Cups. Some of you have been longing for partnership, okay? With the Two of Cups, it doesn't have to be love. It could be friendship, okay, business partnership. But there's a specific significant relationship that's about to enter your life very soon. It's going to change the trajectory of your life for the better, okay? Some of you, it can even be like a long distance relationship where you will meet this person. Maybe it could be online, it could be like a form of a mentor. You might be a mentee, or you might be the one mentoring someone else, or like being of service to someone else. But this is going to be a equal give and take partnership with the Two of Cups. This is definitely giving kindred spirit energy with the Two of Cups, somebody who's in alignment with you and somebody who is meant to cross your path. So messages for the collective Spirit: it's time for you to take that leap of faith. Some of you, the reason why you're not seeing progress in your life, you're not seeing any growth in your life, is because you're not taking this first step. You're not being bold with the King of Wands and the Fool card. You're playing it safe. You're not betting on yourself. It's time for you to bet on yourself, collective. Like, it's time for you to put your eggs in your basket. Stop putting your eggs in other people's basket. Stop like betting on the other people, and then you're gonna keep getting disappointed every time you bet on someone else and you don't bet on yourself, and they don't live up to your expectations. You're the one who ends up being disappointed, and you're the one who has to end up starting all over. But if you bet on yourself, if you trust in yourself and your abilities with the King of Wands, and you take that leap of faith, you will land on your feet. Spirit is going to show you the steps, every step of the way, what you need to do in order to accomplish your goals. But if you don't take the necessary step, the first step, Spirit cannot really help you with the next one. You have to take the step. So when you get that intuitive nudge to do something, to act on an idea, do it with the Fool card. Messages for the collective: what do you need to, yeah, you see, we have the Strength card. You have to be courageous. Leo energy, okay? Some of you could be Leos here, or it's time for you to tap into that Leo energy and really take charge. Be bold, okay? Be like, take up space. I feel like some of you don't want to take up space because you are afraid of what people are going to think of you, how people are going to feel about you, how people are going to feel about you putting yourself out there, posting more, showing up more, being more vocal. It's okay if they don't like you. They are not your people. Because like I said, with the 2 cups, there are going to be people that are going to align with you, they're going to vibe with you, they're going to like what you post, they're going to feel your message, and you're meant to deliver a message. But if you do not step outside of your comfort zone with the Fool card and step into the unknown, you won't be able to see what you are made of. Okay, so messages meant to find you. What do we have? 6 of Swords. Okay, so some of you, you are being called to move away from a certain situation or to let go of a certain mindset that is blocking your progress. Some of you may be replaying a past chapter that wasn't successful, and you're still stuck in that energy thinking that it's going to replay again. But this is like a new day, a new beginning. So this is the time for you to step outside of your comfort zone and venture into the unknown with the 6 of Swords and move on to calmer waters, to leave that disappointment behind, because it's not part of your, like, your story. It's just part of like the history, but it's not part of the continuation. It's not part of your future. This is something that happened in the past, and it doesn't need to repeat itself. Okay, so messages for the collective. Yeah, 8 of Pentacles. It's time for you to harness your skills with the 8 of Pentacles. Some of you, you're being called to invest in yourself with the 8 of Pentacles. Invest in your skill sets and your talent. Take courses if you need to. Take a class if you need to. Hire some sort of like mentor. That's why I feel like with the 2 of Cups, you might get a mentor, somebody mentoring you online. If you need to go to therapy, do so. Do not be afraid to invest in yourself, because you are worthy. This is what your spirit guides, your ancestors want you to know. You are worthy of this path that you are choosing, like you, that is calling to you. Okay, some of you, the path is calling to you, but you're not answering the calling because you are scared of making a mistake. It's okay to make mistakes along the way, because you are learning, you are growing, especially if this is like a path of the path less travel. There's not going to be a roadmap. You're going to have to trust your own inner compass in this road, and you're going to have to trust spirit. You really have to sit with yourself, commune with your guides, and really ask for the next step, because I feel like you're being divinely guided to take a first step, but then you're afraid because you want to see the whole staircase. But your spirit guides are telling you, just take the first step, and we're going to show you the next step, what you need to do, slow and steady. It doesn't have to be rushed. Okay, some messages for the collective. 5 of Cups. Some of you are still stuck in a past situation, crying over spilled milk. But in traditional tarot illustration, there's 2 cups that are still standing, right? So I feel like some of you are too focused on the 3 cups that's tilted over, that spilled over, instead of like focusing on the 2 cups that you still have up. Some of you may be feeling like, oh, my time has passed. I'm too old. I'm too this. I'm not fit enough. I'm not pretty enough. Like, you're like, there's some people that have less than you that are like that are excelling because they believe in themselves. They believe in what they have already. And this is what spirit is telling you. Like, do not worry too much about what you already lost, and focus on what you still have to gain. Okay, some of you are like sleeping on yourself, sleeping on your talents. So messages for the collective. Yeah, 3 of Pentacles. It's time for you to expand your horizon. Spirit also wants you to start networking, because I feel like you're trying to do everything on your own, and this is what's stalling you, and this is what's delaying you, because you're trying to accomplish everything on your own, instead of, like, getting help from, like, the help doesn't have to always come from a physical person, like a person that you see face to face. It could be your spirit guides. That's why I'm like, you need to commune with your spirit guides. Really ask them for support. Really ask them for what is the next step that you need to take in order to reach the next level on your journey. Some of you are not really using all the resources that you have at your disposal to become the best version of yourself. And this is what your spirit guides want you to know. You are not alone on this journey. I feel like some of you are isolating yourself, and you really believe that nobody has your back, nobody loves you. No, it's not true. Your spirit guides love you. Your ancestors love you. You have like spirit teams that are really willing to help you along the way, but you need to commune with them. You need to, create that bond, create that relationship with them, and continue like nourishing that bond with the 3 of Pentacles. Okay, and they're going to send you people that are actually going to help you. Okay, so messages for the collective. What do they need to know? What do they need to know? What is the message? We have justice. Okay, divine justice is at play right now in your life, especially going into Libra season, which is like a week and a half away from when I'm recording this video. We're going to be in Libra season. there's something about Libra season that's going to balance things out for you. So if you've been waiting on your divine justice, Libra season is going to be very pivotal for you. And even if you are watching this at a later date, it still will apply, because it's not just about Libra season. Just Libra season just accentuates on this, but you could get divine justice at any time of the year. Okay, so I'm getting like with the justice card, something is being balanced out in your life, because right now it's time for you to shine. It's time for you to win. This is your moment. Yes, we have the Chariot. Okay, right now what I'm getting here with the Chariot, the messages that Spirit has for you, my collective, is that you have to keep going with the Chariot. You have to take action. You have to be bold. There's something about being bold and daring. We have two cardinal signs back to back. So you're like, you're being called to tap into your natural leadership qualities that you already possessed. Okay. Some of you are doubting your leadership qualities because you feel like you don't have the title. Therefore, you may not have the characteristics. But the title is man-made. Somebody could have a leadership title but not have the leadership qualification or characteristics. You do. And His Spirit is telling you to tap into it, because it's going to lead you to the next level on your journey. Some of you are at like a threshold, and you're not crossing that threshold because you're still stuck in that limbo stage where it's like between the past and the future. You're like in between that chapter because you're not moving. You're staying stuck because you're afraid of what the next step, where it's going to take you. But Spirit is asking you to trust your intuition, trust the divine nudges that you're getting. Okay, Spirit is never going to lead you in the wrong direction, especially like your spirit guides trying to, like, communicate with you. Like, try to have that open communication. Have like a dedicated space for them in your home, or have a dedicated practice or ritual that you do just for them, so that way you could commune with them, and you'll see that they'll work for you. They will like, they will do a lot of things with the Three of Pentacles and collaborate with you, and like remove obstacles on your path. Okay, this is what I'm getting here. Wow. Like almost all the cards fell on the floor. So messages for the collective. What do we have here? What do we have? Ooh, Knight of Wands. You're being called to be bold and daring with the Knight of Wands. Okay, be more adventurous. Like, I'm gonna like, you're like basically living life on the sideline, and your spirit guides, your ancestors are telling you to know, go like live your life out loud. Don't be quiet about it. Take up space. Be bold. Be daring. Show the world the real you. This is what I'm getting here. Messages for the collective. What? Six of Wands. I can't make it up. Victory is on the horizon for you the moment that you step into your greatness, because you're the one who is like basically stalling your growth by playing it small. Because I feel like a lot of you are playing it small because you are afraid of what people are going to say, how they're going to perceive you, how they're going to treat you, or you're afraid of being seen for who you are. But you're meant to be in the spotlight with the Six of Wands. You're meant to have victory and success. You're meant to lead. You're not meant to be in the sideline. Okay, so messages for the collective. Messages for the collective. We have the Fool card again. Yeah, you're being called to take that leap of faith. Spirit is going to protect you along the way. I feel like some of you may be afraid of failing, or afraid of falling, or afraid of being ridiculed because you're taking a step into the unknown. But that's okay that you take a step into the unknown. Like, I'm getting like, you're meant to travel the path less traveled. Like, you're not supposed to go to the path where like the common path or everybody else's like path. You're supposed to be venturing into the unknown and paving the way for the next generation to come. So messages for the collective. We have the King of Wands again. Okay, like King of Wands, we have it twice, telling you to be bold. Okay, to step into your leadership qualities, to tap into that. You're meant to be seen. You're meant to shine brightly. Okay, you're not meant to shrink yourself. You're not meant to hide yourself. You're not meant to hide your talent. Some of you are meant to be CEOs. Some of you are meant to be teachers, healers, but you are like hiding yourself, or you're downplaying your gifts. Okay, messages for the collective. Yes, you see, it's time for you to take a new path. Okay, this is like the Two of Wands is like a distant horizon. It's about choices. Okay, so this is like, between the past and the future. Like, this is what I'm getting here with the two wands. And with the globe, you're being called to look beyond your current situation, look beyond your current environment. Some of you are meant to travel, you're meant to explore different places, but you're staying small, you're staying put where you're at because it's comfortable for you. Some of you could be in a job that is like, deteriorating you, that's like draining you of your natural gifts, your talents. Okay, you're meant to be in a position where you are leading, where you are seen, and you're able to tap into your creativity. Okay, you're not supposed to dull your creativity. This is what I'm getting here. Some of you, like, spirit is telling you to pick up on that habit again, that habit, that hobby again. Some of you may have like a hobby that you give up on because you felt like it wasn't conducive, or it was taking too much of your time. This is part of your soul's journey as well, to tap into your creativity. Like, you're not meant to dull your creativity just for like work purposes. Like, you're supposed to tap into that energy as well. Okay, so messages for the collective. We have the Knight of Swords. So you could be receiving some sort of fast communication in the upcoming days, or some sort of fast idea, like an idea that's going to come to you quickly. Like, spirit is telling you to act on it. Okay, it's going to feel impulsive because the Knight of Swords is an impulsive knight. However, it's like, just like that intuitive nudge is coming, it's going to come at you fast. So it could be like in the shower. While you're in the shower, the idea comes to you. While you're meditating, it comes to you. Or while you're reading, or like, your mind is drifting, like, it's going to come to you. Like, that idea that you feel like you're going to feel like a pull, like you're going to feel like an impulsive energy with the Knight of Swords energy, like when it comes to that idea. And this is like your cue to act on it. That's what spirit is saying. So messages for the collective. Yeah, we have the Magician, Gemini, Virgo energy. And if you are a Virgo and it's your birthday today, happy birthday. Okay. Yes, with this energy, you're being called to manifest, to use your skill sets and your talent. You're more talented and skilled than you give yourself credit for. I feel like some of you don't really see your talent as valuable when it is. Okay. Messages for the collective. Messages for the collective. Just one card, please, Spirit. We have the Moon card. So there could be some sort of illusion or confusion going on around you. Maybe some of you are not seeing things clearly for what it is, but you're being called to trust your intuition, to really not focus too much on the staircase, and focus on taking the first step. Because some of you are stuck at the first step. You're paralyzed at the first step because you don't know what's going to happen if you go up those stairs. But you're only going to find out if you take that step. If you stay stuck, next year you're going to be at the same spot and you're going to regret not doing anything about it. Okay, so messages for the collective. Messages for the collective. Just one card, please. Just one card. Messages. What is it? Awakening. Yamaha. Okay, Yamaha, I think that's how you pronounce it. So I'm going to read it from the book. Okay, the messages. So for this one, it says, wake up, awaken now to your true self. Didn't I say that? Are those tears of joy or sorrow? Let them out. Yamaha swallows your tears. You are vibrating at a higher frequency, so you see everything differently. This is goddess arising. You are waking up, and once you have experienced awakening, you cannot go back to not knowing. The path of awakening is not straight, comfortable, or easy. You have chosen to lift the veil it and have a relationship with the divine. You didn't come to transcend this world while you're living in it. You came here to dig into the soil, plant yourself, and grow. This ascension is your divine purpose. Okay, and the goddess declaration is, I am receiving and radiating love. So you see, it's like, awaken to your true self. This is like you exposing yourself, you radiating. This is what I'm getting here with this energy. You're not meant to be asleep. You're meant to put yourself out there with the Six of Wands. You're meant to shine brightly. Some of you don't want to do that because you are afraid of being seen. One more card, please, Spirit. One more card. Messages for the collective. It says truth. Nunde. I think that's how you say it. Nunde. Probably not pronouncing it correctly. So for her, it's number 34. And it says here, get real. What is your truth? Truth telling matters. Being able to hear the truth matters just as much. Tell the truth. Each person has their own version. Speak yours. Words have impact. Remember that we all have triggers. Think before you speak and listen with compassion. Be gentle and stay calm in truth-telling conversation. The truth is your friend. So there's something about your like telling the truth. I feel like being honest with yourself, being honest with where you are in life and where you want to be. There's nothing wrong with wanting more. There's nothing wrong with wanting the best that life has to offer. There's nothing wrong with wanting to live a life of luxury, okay? And I feel like some of you may be ashamed or embarrassed or feel like you're wrong for wanting more, for dreaming bigger. And that's part of your soul's journey. There's a reason why in your heart you're not satisfied with your life. You're not satisfied with where you're at because you are worthy of more. You are worthy of greatness. We have the Six of Wands. You're meant to shine. That's the reason why you don't feel comfortable where you're at, because you feel like you could do more, you could be more, you could excel more, and you can. Okay, that's the message. You can. And it's just have to believe in yourself. You have to awaken to your true self. With the King of Wands, the King of Wands does not care what people think about him. He believes that he is that guy or that girl, okay? And he believes that he could accomplish anything that he puts his mind to. And that's exactly what the energy that you need to be in. That's what Spirit wants you to know at this moment. Okay? So that's all I have for the collective. I hope this reading resonated. If it did, don't forget to give it a thumbs up. Subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. And I hope to see you in my next video. Bye.